What's going on? This is DJ Loot. Decided to take another break from mixing and beats and mastering and all the studio stuff to sit down with longtime friend and music artist Big Malo.
Come on, man. How you doing? What's happening, man?
Hey, it's glad to have you here. You stay out on the East Coast, but you come out to the West Coast for some things here and there. And anytime,
all the time. I gotta come home.
It's always great seeing you. And now you get to be on my new YouTube series.
Right,
so basically, got some good questions that'll let the folks that watch my YouTube channel get to know more about you and your music.
That's cool. That's cool. Let me hear what's going on. Okay, first off, it's B.I.G. Malo, and I'm an artist from San Francisco, California, pioneer from San Francisco, California. You know, been doing this for a very long time. You know, did a lot in Sacramento, California, where we linked up. Put out a lot of music. I don't know how many songs we have right now, but several records. Participated in all the Cali Fires.
You gotta say more like how many projects.
Right. Several projects in the tens, probably 20 projects or something like that, just with me and Luke alone. Yeah, we've been doing this, man, for a long time, and I got a new record out called The Precedent. I need you guys to check that out. It's on all your streaming services or whatnot. But other than that, B.I.G. Malo, man. Believe in God's mercy and live on. Malo is, you know, from San Francisco, California. One of those rappers that came from the original era in the city. RBL, San Quinn, you know, Selsky, Messy Marv. You know, I'm in that little melting pot, that little gumbo pot. So whatnot. So check it out, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Luke, that's about, I guess that's right.
Just let them know a little bit of the basics, but we're going to dig in a little bit more. So got a few more questions that are going to open up a little bit more about the music specifically and other aspects.
Okay, yeah.
Other aspects.
That's what's up. All right. Yeah, okay. So I was a kid, man. My cousin T Super, Tyrone Duncan, he was a drummer for MC Hammer. And so I grew up in his house while he was on tour back and forth with MC Hammer, messing with his equipment, playing his equipment, making beats on the stuff, just copying them, mimicking them, using his stuff. It started off really messing with his stuff and getting in trouble for it all the time. And then, you know, I found out that, you know, if I could impress him with it, then he'd like kind of leave me alone. He wouldn't be so mad. So I actually started using the stuff to try to make some music. So I started making songs and sharing the songs with him and whatnot. And he gave me my own drum machine. So I come home every day from school and just make an album, like just rapping in between the two cassette tape.
The cassette copy situation. Same. I did the same.
So that was at Soup's house, and then I just, you know, fell in love with that, man. That became my outlet. And, you know, way before cats was making money, and even when I was out hustling, you know, the hip hop, the you know what I'm saying, the MCing and the rapping and all that, that was always my outlet. So, you know, so it's been for a very long time, man. Ooh, you know, that's hard because I try to make sure that I destroy the previous template every time I come. So, you know, I never really know how I'm gonna come. It depends on the producer that I'm working with at the time, or on that track and the vibe of that track. So, it's difficult. I would just say universal. I would describe my sound as universal. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, it's a hit or miss for the most part, but it's always authentic. So because of that, you know what I'm saying, that's why I accept it as a hit or miss, because it's always authentic. And I know sometimes it'll be way too far for you over here, or it'll be, you know, hit home differently, you know what I'm saying? So I know my music for what it is, and that's why I know my fans for who they are. They're people that just, you know what I'm saying, truly value authenticity. So in fact, you know what I'm saying, I'm like one of your favorite rapper type of dude, you know what I'm saying, where he'll listen to me and get inspired, and then, you know, feed it back to you, feed it back to his audience in a different fashion, you know what I'm saying, than how I fed it to him, but it's the same information I gave him type. You know what I'm saying? So and I eat that because when you've been doing this as long as I have, and have been an active part of the culture and the streets and so forth, that's to be expected.
And one thing that you bring authenticity. You're always being real, no nonsense. But you also have a versatility to your sound. It's something that I, as a person outside of you, like listening over time, like Suit Up, Boot Up.
Right.
That song, you've got more of a subdued kind of like lower intensity, but you've got songs where you get into it, and it fits the track. Of course, that's what. You're picking and choosing, but you've got a variety of intensity in what you bring to tracks. So you have a versatile set of deliveries and presentations of your content, which is something some folks don't have that.
Right.
They just sound the same in every song.
Right.
You give every song the character it deserves. I wanted to make that clear to my folks watching that when you listen to Malo, you're going to get.
I appreciate
a variety,
that.
But it's all going to be that authentic stuff, like
exactly.
You're saying.
We try because you know what I'm saying. Like I feel like you go in an art gallery, you don't see the same painting over and over and over again. You see, in order for it to be a gallery, have its effect, you see several different paintings. And so I just try to paint several different pictures. And like I said, it's hit or miss. Some things will be too much for some people, too graphic. Some things will be a little too lightweight, you know what I'm saying? I got partners that I grew up in the streets that's like, man, listen, why you not giving us that? Then I give it to them, and then the people that's like, well, I wasn't positive, Malo, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, well, I feed them too, but so yeah, it's like that, you know what I mean? But that's me actually as a person, you know what I mean? I appreciate the people. In various parts of the genre, whether it be it hardcore, be it hip hop, be it just about lyrics, you know what I'm saying? I just love hip hop, just period, the rap, or whatever. I come from all aspects of it. So that's the reason why the music's like that, is I'm a fan first. You know what I'm saying? So you just listen to a fan of the music more than anything else. Lately, for the past, since I gotten a little older in the game, my life, I was telling my folks, Dub 20, man, what's up, Dub? My imagination kind of died a long time ago, so I spit what I'm living, you feel me? And if it's happening at that time, that's what I'm rapping about. Or if it happened more recently, or if that's what's on my heart, that's what I'm rapping about. You know what I'm saying? I come from within, man, and I just spit what's really going on. So I probably going to say I had 2024, right? I know how the people got Uncle Murder come up with the year-end wrap-up where he talks about all of this that happened in the world. Well, for me, I got a very eventful life. So each year, I collect this information about self, and then I kind of present that into my art as a piece, you know what I'm saying? And that's that album that year. So that'd be like, what was it this year? Like the precedent. I felt like I had set a precedent about how to make a very specific type of rap music. Because I was like the first youngster doing it, you know what I'm saying? So to return back to California, not that I ever truly left, but to just bring the sound back to California specifically.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I had to let people know that, hold on, this is where I'm from. This is home. This is home. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I said about the paintings on the wall, I'm not going to just keep painting the same picture over and over and over again. I'm not going to be the same dude just rapping about the same the same things I was rapping about in 1990, blah, 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 in 2025. You know what I'm saying? So I think
it's only natural that it should do that to maintain that authenticity.
Right.
You've said what you needed to about last year. Well, let's talk about this year, and on and on. Exactly. And I think the word fans is used. I think supporters is a little more. I like to use the word supporters. Shout out Siren years ago. She changed the Facebook from Siren fans to supporters, and I'm like, oh, yeah. I mean, that when people truly support you, but they're going to do that because they sense that authenticity.
But what I will say, bring up the Siren because she's very talented. But I really meant fans, like, because sometimes, you know, like when you doing this rap thing, especially a polarized individual like myself, we don't necessarily get the support. We get the attention, we'll get the, you know what I'm saying, we'll get people talking a certain type of way or feeling a certain type of way or even biting, or, you know what I mean, you'll get the energy, you're not gonna get the support. And so that's the reason why I said fan. But I know I have supporters too, and the supporters are a lot different. They're in a different class than the fans. They take it a step further. They're the people that really feel you. They take a little bit of a deeper interest in you, not just on a superficial level, and they really appreciate exactly what you do to the fullest. And so the supporters are priceless. And the fans are cool too. You
want the fans too,
but the supporters are priceless.
When you turn a fan into a true supporter,
right. And there you go. Right, that's the process.
And that's what I think the true supporters really get what you... They get you through your music, not just they're just listening to your music and it sounds cool.
And I've done that. I've turned fans into true supporters for real. Yeah, that's a dope process too, because you know when they appreciate it, like, oh, I didn't know if you was really, but I heard that with Malo and I gotta give it to you. When you get that response, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the dopest responses that an artist, I guess, could feel in music, is when you get that fan that was like listening to you or riding the wave or with the trend or whatever, actually gets that deeper grasp for you as an artist and an individual. And becomes a true supporter, and it just lasts for years. So they may have started when they were in high school just following the trend because it was hot. But now they've been following you for the past 20 years, no matter what. And that's a true supporter to me, in my experience, of what I believe is supporter.
Shout out those supporters.
Yeah, no doubt. Oh man, sheesh. Some of everybody in the Bay to some degree. Sheesh. How could we? I mean, what counts? What counts? Sheesh. I've been amongst some of everybody, man. From Pac to Mac Dre to San Quinn, Mesh, Huss, Jacka, Be Legit, E40, Keek the Sneak, if I didn't say Keek already. Who else, man? I mean, I'm talking about, I've been outside, so I'm short, you feel me? A bunch of cats. Hammer, of course. Hammer for sure. Tony. Several artists in Northern California. It'd be too much to name at this point, for real. But about like that, you know what I'm saying? Like that over the years.
A variety and over a long period of time with some of them. Yeah. Like, I mean, Hammer's still around, but his big music was the early 90s, 80s into the 90s.
Right. And that was because my cousin was his drummer, so I would be running with Tyrone, and we'd literally be on tour, basically, like a roadie. I'd be like a roadie with Tyrone with the drums and the drum sets and whatever, but really just in awe of everything, you feel me? So I would be, you know, up close and personal with the process with MC Hammer and his situation. Then you get Pac, of course, where I had access to things based on some of the nefarious things I was doing as a youngin'. So, you know, I had access to the lab and access to certain things just based on that, you know. Dre was in SAC with us, and, you know, the same thing. Keek, that's my guy. Keek is just, that's my guy, man. We'll get on something about Keek a little later.
Yep.
You already know about me and Quinn. You know, just being from the Bay Area and being involved in music. Tay 11.5. I can't forget 11.5. Big Mac. Oh man, I owe Big Mac a video. Can't forget Black Chris, RBL. It's just so many. When you outside and you really pursuing this with a passion, you're gonna run into those people that got the same passion.
Yeah.
So, you know, during this journey, if the people that really love this music, that's from out here, we done rub shoulders.
someone we were just talking about, same level of network, but build those relationships. Shaughnessy.
Right.
He has built so many relationships by networking because he comes with something of value to the other person. Oh, I'm going to get a feature. No.
Right.
He's building with those people.
Right. Sean is
and he's
dope.
worked with so many.
Yep, Sean is dope. For real. Sean is dope. Favorite moment in my musical journey was when I had finally finished my first single with my cousin Tyrone, Turf Wars in the City, and I got to perform that in front of the Nation of Islam. So after I did that, I felt like I could just, rock, do anything at that point. So,
When was this?
ooh, this had to be, 91, 92. I was a kid, so 91, 92.
We're both kids.
Yeah, for
We're
sure.
around in
Right.
the same general range there.
Yes, sir.
Good time to be growing up. If you call it.
Set trends too, because in a lot of ways in the city, I was one of the first kids. The only other artist I think that was coming like me at the time would have been probably Kubna and Huey MC. And we got the receipts. Anybody that got something that that could say otherwise, just pull out the record and we'll check it. But for the records, I think I was out there pretty early and pretty influential in making it cool to be a rapper, because some of the reasons why I was choosing MCing was I was trying to give us an alternative to selling dope. And because I had so much of my family had already been committed to the dope game, I was trying to give people an alternative. And so when I was coming through with hip hop, it was kind of viewed as corny because everybody was really trying to get money. And so it wasn't really until there was a fusion in between the dope game and the rap game that a lot of people that are coming up now in the Bay started really pursuing rap. Because I came prior to that. I was already rapping, like back when we was in the EPMD, Dougie Fresh, whatever. I was already in the mix. Run DMC, the Beastie Boys. I was already a rapper. I was already with all or whatever. And if you saw me on a bus or something, I probably had my radio. I was really one of those guys that was really the culture with it, for real. I was wearing the clothes already, the haircuts already. I was already him. If you went to school with me, I had the beads and the medallions and you feel me, the 2-finger, 5-finger rings and all of the stuff. I don't care if it was in middle school or whatever. If you knew me, then you know that was the flavor. The Adidas, thises and that's, the Nike, the ones and all of that. To back then in the jump, from the jump, you know what I'm saying? So always been, synonymous with that. If you knew me, went to school with me or whatever, I don't care where, that the music was always with me. That came with me. The only thing I can say at this point in my life as a man that has trumped the music is Islam. But prior to that, you would know me from hip hop, period. Man, look out for me. Look out for me, then look out for me. Look out for Nah, listen. I know a bunch of talented individuals. I gotta big up right now. One of which is my brother Dub 20. You gotta go grab the Mob Gobbler, man, and check out Dub. Dub is really with it. Of course, Ryder J. Clyde, but y'all already know that. Ty Weed, check him out. Voice So Lit. Jamhari the Trinijam. Malpractice. Man, let me see. Let me keep thinking, man. We still got MC Cheeto. We still gotta deal with him too, with the Afro beats and the rhythms and all that. Who else, man? DJ Loot, of course, right on the hooks.
Always.
DJ Loot on the hooks. Who else we got? Shaughnessy, of course.
Yep.
I think that's it for the committee thus far. As far as that, and if I miss somebody, they gonna get on my helmet. But it's all love with me.
All of these Q&As, interviews, whatever they happen to be, someone's always forgotten, but not. And then you'll think of it on the drive away.
Look, I'm normally the one that's forgotten, and you know what I'm saying. And sometimes I'll be the one that but we'll leave that alone. So you're right. You definitely right, man.
But there will be moments, especially maybe next time you're on my radio show, we'll bring up other folks that get involved, or that maybe you've been on hold or back, whatever. So there's always a chance to elaborate on what we're doing now, expand on it.
Right.
So
I'm gonna tell you something that's really been dope for this previous year, and I gotta get his shout out.
Yep.
Is rocking with Keek. We all, you feel me, just the experience and just how we've been building, been crazy, and I'm looking for some real positive things to come from that. Also want to give a big shout to my son, man, No Love More. Y'all check out that page on YouTube and all of the other social media situations. That No Love More, man, and check out his videos, man, and tap in with us, man.
Where can they find things, all things Malo?
Man, just Google me and feast your heart out, man. B.I.G. Malo. Type that in. You can do a YouTube or any social media. I'm in all of those spots up under that name. Big Malo 415 to be exact. And that's me. You know, lock in and support me. You know, whether you be fan or, you know what I'm saying, on either side of the fence, because you hate me or love me, just tap in and enjoy the content.
I dig it. It's been great having you on. Have to get back to mixing and mastering and doing the things that I do.
Right.
But yeah, a lot of good things in the works. And I look forward to whatever the next project is that you send me to make sound polished.
Man, I got one for you coming up real quick. So,
all right.
Yeah, let's do it, Luke.
All right.
We blow big out here like it's nothing. Hop out of foreign, this shit is really nothing. IG models mopping, top baby, it's nothing. The squeeze when it's popping off, it's really nothing. Running through bags of blue, I mean it's nothing. Catch a charge, beat that case, it's really nothing. You see the look on my face, my it's nothing. Some suckers gon' hate, but I swear it's really nothing. Toss 100K in the